In my family, we have always been known for our craziness. Personally, I love my family just because of this reason. My family name is the Dowco, and craziness runs in our blood. Just as a word of warning, my entire family is full of stories that most of which are not anywhere close to being true. Although this is one of the few stories that happen to be true. And every year we get together and we have our family reunion. Now, at our family reunion, it's not like most other family reunions, and we always have lots of people that come from all around just to come and hang out for the weekend. While at our family reunions, we like to just hang out around the bonfire and tell stories of stuff that's happened. That's where the majority of these stories come from. The story I'm about to tell actually happened at the beginning of one of these bonfires. Well, our family sits around and our family drinks. It's just we're hot-headed rednecks, and it's never a good combination when you're drinking. Well, in this story, two of my uncles decided to get into a fight over a watch that their father had given them. Now, each of the brothers received an identical watch from the father. Now, the argument itself was one of the brothers had lost his watch, and he claimed that the other one had stolen it. Now, while we were sitting around watching this argument progress, the brothers turned their argument into a fist fight. After the punches started, everyone sitting around kind of just sat and watched, mainly because the fight was really funny. As the fight progressively got worse, one of the uncles wound up punching out a car window and getting glass stuck all on his hand, and the other one happened to land on the bonfire. Well, out of this, we had to go to the hospital. As we were sitting at the hospital for the rest of the night and kind of ruining our family reunion weekend, we reflected on what had happened. We should have intervened the fight a lot earlier than after someone wound up landing on the bonfire. The next day, we finally got to leave the hospital with my two uncles, and when we left, we got back to the family reunion and we tried to enjoy the rest of the weekend that we had together. Now, when we got back, we were settling in my two uncles, which were both very badly injured. When we got my two uncles settled back in at the reunion, we decided to take and kind of clean up from the night before last. And doing this, we actually found my uncle's watch that he said was stolen. The watch was just sitting on the bathroom counter. Apparently, he had just left it there from the night before. So out of this, an entire weekend was pretty much ruined, and two brothers fought for basically no reason other than a bit of forgetful memory. So, as a moral to my story, drunken hot-headed rednecks should never be around a fire. And that's the end of my story.